Thanks for staying. Now on to business. After proclamation of its independence from the United Kingdom in 1976, Seychelles has grown to become one of the best tourist destinations in the world. This has made possible the diversification of the country's tourism market to other continents other than Europe. I leave some Ugandans say Uganda should borrow. But what is so unique about this island that makes 62% of its tourism potential supported by Europeans?
Day or night. It takes approximately 6 hours to fly from Entebbe International Airport in Uganda to Seychelles Islands, especially when there is no stopover. On arrival, what welcomes one is the beautiful terrain on Mahé Island, where the country's international airport is positioned. It takes security clearance for one to be admitted in this country, which upon success, a lot of optical nutrition awaits vacationers. Keeping left while driving through the streets of Seychelles is reason enough for one to sit still. And so was the case with a group of travel agents from Uganda as they watched in disbelief a beauty to behold.
The people are very hospitable. If you love to eat seafood, definitely this is a place to go.
Seafood indeed, because the island is surrounded by the Indian Ocean, sitting on about 150 square kilometers of land. But, like any other country in Africa, the history of Seychelles has an attachment to colonialism. The country secured its independence from the United Kingdom in 1976, which set the base and pace for its current political, social, and economic status.
In terms of development, we have quite a very high GDP per capita as well. And we are actually today, the World Bank has classified us as a middle income country. Tourism is actually this sector, this economic sector that has helped in the growth of the prosperity of Seychelles in that process.
However, the country's tourism development is not just confined to its mainland, Mahé, as other islands also speak volumes.
Here we are, heading from Mahé Island to another island whose name I'm not very sure, but beside me is a gentleman who, by the way, also happens to be from Uganda, and maybe to know the name of this next island we are going to, he might be in position to tell us.
We are on a cruise from Mahé Island, and we are heading to Praslin Island, which a journey is about 1 hour cruise.
Praslin Island is the second largest and one of the 115 islands that make up this country.
For the few days I've been here, I can say Seychelles is a blessed country. It's a wonderful country, very good weather. The environment is very good. The people are very loving. And besides all, the nature is fantastic.
The journey continues. So, as the boat slowed down, we were filled with hope of seeing the various tourism sites. This did not take us long to visit the coconut plantation, popularly known as Vallée de Mai in the country's local dialect.
So Vallée de Mai is unique, and it's a primal palm forest, which you can see here on the board, and we have the famous bird, black parrot, depending on luck, that you can spot the black parrot.
As if that was not enough, its neighborhood to the beaches at the ocean also makes the place admirable. The sight of these unique creatures, the tortoises, which in Uganda are locally known as emfudu, completes the day of a tourist.
And we are very united with each other. We help each other as we can, okay? And we are very welcoming people. So you won't regret it when you come to the Seychelles.
Tourism aside, vacation away, what does it take to have a successful tourism industry? Is there a leaf that Uganda can borrow from Seychelles? James Mutebi is a travel consultant with Destin Travel Limited in Uganda.
I would advise our Uganda Tourism Board to at least do a lot more about facilitations for tourists. For example, like roads, nice roads to national parks, because for us we have national parks, we are lucky, and create more facilities for in-flying tourists who don't experience tropical climate, so they can experience it better in Uganda.
For a country as small as Seychelles to have such a developed tourism industry goes hand in hand with having an organized capital city. In this case, the question of Victoria's existence comes into perspective.
And behind me is the clock tower.
In our next episode, we will take you through what it means to live in Victoria City, the capital of Seychelles. Henry Okrut, UBC.